There we go.
Dr. Kim, good day to you.
Hey, Colby, what a great day here in Oklahoma City. Beautiful sunshine, no wind, looks like. I mean, it looks great looking out my window here.
It is gorgeous. I'm very thankful for it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
It helps. It makes things better. Just good, nice weather just makes things better.
Oh, it does. Absolutely. Hold on a second. Today we have the opportunity just to encourage some of you again, jump on here and just say, hey, you're going to make it through. Things are going to get better. We are coming close to the end of, for some states, I know ours in general, they're starting to open up some stuff here,
yep.
which is
phasing in or whatever they call it.
Yeah, phase one. That's what they're calling it. So that's exciting.
Yeah, it is. And I know some people aren't there yet, but you're going to there's light, I think, at the end of the tunnel now, hopefully.
Definitely feels like it.
I know there's some places I know it's still dim, maybe just a little tiny bit of light, but our faith is that it will, and we're going to come out of this and we're all going to be stronger because of it.
Yeah, that's right. And thinking through coming out and what the future has to hold, something we want to talk about today, just briefly, was what does it look like to plan ahead? And are you planning ahead? I'm not naturally a planner. I know some of y'all are going to be blown away by that. What? You're not a planner? Not even. It's not really ingrained in me a whole lot. My wife, on the other hand, really is good.
She's a great planner.
She is a great planner. But I know the importance of looking ahead and thinking, okay, what's coming and how to prepare as best as you possibly can, and not just sit on your hands, but say, okay, this is coming. Whether it's a job you're working at, you're about to start back into work, whether it's how do you incorporate what you've learned so far in this time period with your family and not lose it after. Yeah. It could be some of y'all in the same boat. For us, one example for us is we've put on the Engage event, which is something we do for engaged couples. And we're thinking through in May, how do we incorporate another event and utilize some of the technology, some of the things that we've been doing. So we've created an online Engage event, which is good. So those are some examples of maybe some ways that you can plan ahead, or that you can be thinking through what does it look like here in another month, 2 months, things that you can be doing to get ready for everything to open up.
Yeah, and I think being conscious of we're still kind of COVID-19 didn't just disappear all of a sudden, and we don't know if it's going to come back in the fall or not. But I think planning, like with this Engaged event online, it allows us, if things are opening up, that's great. But if they don't, we can still do this. And so we don't know what's going to happen as we phase into things. And hopefully it just goes 1, 2, 3, just like it's supposed to. But if it didn't, let that be kind of part of your planning too. Okay, things are going to get better, but we don't know when we're going back to what we would have called our normal. But again,
that's good. Kind of a plan A, plan B, but still be looking forward to
it is
coming. And how do I prepare as best as I possibly can? Even if you're like me and you're not a planner, you can still be thinking through the future of what's coming and getting this ready.
Yeah. And if you've lost your job, obviously you're going to be wanting a job, and maybe you begin to start thinking about that. Where do I want to work? Is my company going to start again? So can I get rehired there? Do I need to start looking other places, and begin to take some of those steps? So you'll really be ahead of the crowd maybe as we move out of this, be a little proactive in that. And I know that's hard enough, especially the guys that have lost their jobs. I get it. I mean, that's so much of our identity and who we are. But if you're going to get back in a job again, you're going to have to do some things.
Yep. And it's going to open up. Things are going to be good for you, but absolutely, like you're saying, there are different scenarios, different situations here as well. But our biggest encouragement to you is, like, don't just allow yourself to feel run down, but say, okay, what can I be doing now? Thinking through, okay, what's coming and how can I be prepared as best as possible?
Well, I think too, I think it will encourage your spouse. I think you kind of think it through and have your time to do that. And as you begin to develop things, share that with her, because there's a lot of unknown for her. And especially if she's a wife or mom that stays at home, then she's going to know, where are we going to go after this is over, and what are we going to do? And if she works also, then how do you guys maybe plan some of that together as you move forward, and prioritize who does need to get the job first? Do we need to put a priority on the husband or the wife? Those kind of things.
That's a great thought. Absolutely. It's going to be some changes, but everyone listening here, that you all can push through and make it work. It's going to get better. True.
And there's just something to me about when I start looking to the future and start kind of planning, I get excited, and I think we've all been kind of in this limbo kind of thing. And so since we're beginning to see a little bit of light, just beginning to get excited about coming out of this and what life can be like, and that life can be even better in a lot of ways if we work at it.
Yep. And it will be, and that's another thought of just thinking through what's coming up. Is like, how do you really take advantage and get excited about what's coming? And the fear should be relinquishing to some degree, and you should be thinking, man, I can't wait to see what it has in store. That's so good. It's a great point.
Yeah,
it's a great point. So just a little thing there for you all, just to encourage you, planning ahead, thinking through what it looks like. Now, on a different note, we did release a new kind of special edition COVID-19 podcast here today as well.
Right. You can listen to it on iTunes. You can watch it on the Awesome Marriage YouTube channel. Just go to Awesome Marriage YouTube and you will find it there. And we have a lot of fun doing this. This one we're talking about something. What are we talking about in this one that released today?
We're just talking about
what to do with COVID-19. It's a special edition one. And then we have a new one in May coming up that I know. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna get it eventually. It's coming. It was coming. You're absolutely right. And the COVID-19 is coming, the corona. That's what we're talking about, and how to kind of work through that. Some of the things with encouraging marriages as well in that aspect of things. If you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, necessarily married wise, if you're married or in a relationship, you can think about what does it look like to work through, and how do I continue to leverage what's going on in my life and make it better regardless. But some good tips that you gave specifically, especially, that I know people are going to really enjoy listening to.
Yeah, I think it was a good podcast, and it gives you some tips there. And then with this, what we're doing now live is just encouraging you again to plan ahead and get excited about that.
Absolutely. I can't wait. It's going to be good. And I'm excited for what the future holds, for sure.
I agree. It's good to see you today.
You too. Looking forward to the time that we can actually see each other in person. That'll be
me too. Me too. It's been too long. All right.
Appreciate it, Jay. And like we always say, don't be an okay man.
Be a better man.
That's right. We'll see you.
See you next time.